All right, apes, jack in. You need to forget everything you're hearing on CNBC. The market, it isn't just a spreadsheet, okay? It's a simulation. It's a matrix of data and headlines and capital flows, and it's all designed for one thing, to keep you buying high and selling low. We're not here to predict the future. Nah, we're here to find the glitches, the anomalies, the little tells in the system, because somewhere inside all that noise, the code always reveals the truth. And the very first glitch, well, it's the most important one. The official story, the one they're blasting on every terminal from New York to Hong Kong, it's a carefully crafted piece of fiction. And tonight, we're gonna decompile it, piece by piece.
Okay, so let's get into it. Every good magic truck needs a distraction, right? A big puff of smoke. For the hedge fund wizards and the talking heads on TV, that smokescreen is the mainstream financial media. This is the story they want you to believe. And it's a story designed for one purpose, to make you panic and sell your best assets right into their waiting hands.
Here we go. Exhibit A. You see the keywords here? Stumble, cross-currents, volatility. It's painting this picture of pure chaos, of a market that is just totally out of control. It's meant to make you, the ape, feel small and scared, like you're about to lose all your bananas. And then comes the reinforcement. Exhibit B. See? It's not just one bad day. They're telling you it's a trend. Lower for the fourth straight session. Under pressure. The message couldn't be simpler. The ship is sinking. Get out now. Save yourself. They want you thinking the rocket is crashing before it even clears the launch pad. And this is the kill shot. You've got the suits themselves coming out to confirm all your worst fears. I mean, when a Goldman Sachs president speaks, the market listens. They are telling you from the top of their ivory tower that things are bad. This creates the perfect cover for what's really happening behind their firewall. But, while we were all supposed to be watching that puppet show, we ran a diagnostic on the source code, and we found something. A ghost in the machine. A fundamental conflict between what they're saying and what they're doing. This is the glitch. So here it is, the heart of the glitch. The narrative they are broadcasting is screaming fear. It's telling you to protect your capital, run for the hills, sell everything. But the data, the raw, unfiltered data from their own filings, it shows the complete opposite. Strategic accumulation, massive capital deployment. They are telling you to sell while they are quietly, methodically buying up everything that isn't nailed down. Words are cheap, so we're gonna ignore them. We are hacking into the data stream, and we're using their own mandatory SEC filings as our forensic evidence. It's time to follow the money. Let's start with a legend, Stan Druckenmiller. According to Institutional Investor, he just totally overhauled his entire portfolio. Now, does establishing 29 new positions while liquidating 33 sound like someone who's panicking and running for cover? No. That is not fear. That's a calculated, aggressive repositioning. That is a whale getting ready for a feast. And let's talk about scale for a second, because this is where it gets absolutely insane. To give you an idea of the kind of capital being moved around behind this fear narrative, we dug into the data from Dataroma. This number, $1.6 billion, that's the approximate value of just one of these whales' new positions. In a single stock, Roper Technologies. This is not chump change. This is a massive market-moving conviction buy. And this just shows the pattern perfectly. It is not just one stock. The data logs are lighting up with targeted buying all over the place. T-Mobile, Nike, Caterpillar, Blackstone. But, and here's where it gets really interesting for us apes, based on the short interest data, we've flagged 10 stocks these whales are buying that have the highest potential for a massive short squeeze. We're talking names like GameStop, AMC, and BlackBerry. So while the media is screaming recession, the whale wallets are quietly loading up on rocket fuel.
But this is where the simulation gets really, really interesting. This buying in the public market, it's just phase one. It's the setup. The real move, the end game, that's happening somewhere else entirely. Somewhere you're not supposed to see.
Seriously, think about it. If they're buying up the best public companies for a bargain, where are they parking the truly massive amounts of capital? The moves in the public market, they're just a distraction.
And here is the answer. They are building an entirely separate financial system. Institutional Investor calls it a boom in alternatives. Private equity, private credit, it's a shadow market, completely shielded from public eyes, from SEC filings, and from us. They are building an escape hatch.
And the big question is, what exactly are they escaping from? Okay, it is time to connect the nodes. We've seen the media fear campaign. We have tracked the whale wallets buying up public assets. We have uncovered the escape hatch into private markets. Now it's time to assemble the pieces into the quant ape thesis.
We're calling it the Great Repositioning. It's basically a two-pronged attack. They use manufactured fear to shake out retail investors and buy their best assets on the cheap, while at the exact same time building a new private playground where they make all the rules and we are not invited.
It's a simple three-step playbook. Step 1, flood the media with fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Step 2, while everybody else is panic selling, you accumulate the crown jewels of the public markets. And step 3, you move the bulk of your long-term capital into the unregulated, high-fee world of private equity, locking out all the competition.
So here's the big takeaway, the key insight from all this data. Stop listening to what they say, stop reading the headlines, watch what they do. The data doesn't lie. The capital flows tell the real story.
Now for the obligatory guardrail. Look, none of this is financial advice, okay? This is data analysis. It's educational banter. The market is a casino, and the house always has an edge. So be smart. Do your own research. Don't be an ape with a YOLO addiction. We are watching this simulation 24/7, looking for the next glitch. While you wait for our next data dump, go grab your free gear. All the links are in the description. Smash that like button, subscribe to the tribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next signal. Apes together strong.
And I'll leave you with this one thought. The game is changing. The suits aren't just playing on the old chessboard anymore. They're building a whole new one in a locked room. So the question you have to ask yourself is, are you even watching the right board?